Uh, all right. Semina leads our Hope Ministry, Hope Kids Ministry here. So that's amazing. We're excited about that. And so, what is the ultimate purpose of our children's ministry here? Just share the vision of what the children's ministry is all about.
Okay. Ultimately, we want to provide the tools that they need for them to have a relative, relatable relationship with Jesus. That he is a real person. He's not something that we just read about, but he's a real person that we can rely on. Coming from a CR background, the word recovery is what I see. Is that we teach them the tools now that I wish someone had taught me. You know, the stories are wonderful, but Jesus is relevant all the time, and that we can use that knowledge to help us get through stuff.
Yes, amen, amen. So they're learning. Last month they were learning about prayer. This month they're learning about the church, and they're actually in big church today
Yes.
for part of the day tonight. So that's pretty cool. Mm-hmm. What is the biggest win that you see for kids at Hope?
Oh, the biggest win is having these beautiful, beautiful souls come to Jesus and walk and live their lives in his love and sharing that with others. And so that's
Yeah,
a biggest win.
That is a big win to come to know Jesus. That is a big win. Okay. So, Semina, you're the mom of 4 adult children.
Yes.
What's the hardest part of this season of motherhood that no one talks about?
There's quite a few. The hardest part is having to shift from mentor to spectator because, you can no longer make choices from them. So you got to watch them make choices that you don't necessarily agree with and be okay with that. Another thing that's hard is waiting for an invitation. Just having something to, Mom, let's hang out. Mom, when you get older, you're like, I want to hang out with my kids. But, you just have to wait for an invitation. You can't put yourself in their lives. And another thing is, sorry, I had to really think about this. New relationships, having them having to interact with them as adults and not children. Also just being in a position, you're no longer a position of authority. Now you're in a position of influence. And what are you doing? What am I doing to influence them in having a relationship with Jesus?
That's good.
Also, the biggest one is managing my anxiety. Oh my goodness. When they make choices and decisions in life, I think as moms, we're naturally codependent.
Maybe.
Maybe a little bit. So, we worry about them and we want to fix their problems, but we can't. We have to trust God. And that's why it's essential, vital to have a close relationship with Jesus, because sometimes you're like, Jesus, take the wheel. That is just not a saying. That is to my heart.
It's real.
Because I can't fix their issues. And also relinquishing the lingering worry. That I accept that worry never goes away, but it changes shape. And so we have to just make sure that we cast all our cares and anxiety on him as our children make these choices. And like I said, a lot of times they're not popular choices. They're not godly choices, but there's their choices. And I know Jesus walked this earth knowing what's in the hearts and mind of men, yet he still poured out love. And so I have to do that with my kids as they make choices in life that I don't agree with.
All right. Thank you. That's awesome. Give her a big hand.